Okay, so that took longer than I would have normally liked to get recorded out or set up. Never mind me, can't talk. Uh, the day got House of Fun Temporal Paradox. Make sure I'm on the right internet provider. Okay. Anything happening? Just I don't know. Things are being weird. Right. So, just kind of want to play this some more before I head to bed tonight. I'm not going to go talk to Leo and learn about PvP characters. We're just going to head out, find Tolman, and I don't know how long to make this segment at all. Chapter 1 is, or chapter, I just remembered. I need to turn up the game audio. So it is very quiet compared to me. Go with that for now. Oh, Grace Berry, because I just zoned in. So, we're gonna find Tolman. I don't know when I'm gonna cut this. Just don't. I'm gonna go for a while and see what happens. Shoot some lightning at people. Always gotta shoot lightning at people. Remember to reapply my buff. So my lightning is more effective.
The Monkey King has built his throne on your back. A throne of gold and gem, polished with blood and tear. Throw off the Monkey King and his shining privy before your back is broken.
Nope.
The monkey...
Oh, there's another Praise the Sun House Eye. We've seen Praise the Sun House Eye before. I wonder if there's a... That's a lot of queens. Right, I can't shoot across the sewer grating. It is infallible. Stop. Queen, thank you. Blinder and sword, nothing I care about. Stop giving me specials of those. They are tedious as hell to kill. What did I say? Oh my goodness, this is another freaking... Carried a 2-stone. Praise the Sun, tree, brackets, grumpy face. The grumpy face. Spider. Bug. Web. If you're a streamer dropper, figure good joke. Alright, don't cast directly and cast that minions who are spawning or me. Okay, more curse effects. A normal strongbox. Do I have a transmute? 3 additional rare items, how nice. Run away! Fire the lightning bolts. Shoot the sparks. Solve the problems. Ooh, another one of these. I already made one. This is 16. This is 17. Maybe this one will be better. +1 to all. Maximum Alright, +1, 6 to all. I like that. I like that a lot. And then 2 dex items. I don't have enough for that. Don't care. And because the energy shield rating on that is really poor. Close out that window, pick up these. Long superior spiral, large size. So what are we looking for? We're looking for silk items. Or heads and feet. Hands and feet. Let your bolts go. Away with you. I hope the sound balance is much better. You can actually hear some a little more ambient audio. I need to move the button. I have put you there, kill you from there. There we go. Clunk. Nifty axe. Nifty stick. Carry on, please. Keep throwing lightning in this general direction until the problem has gone away. Mission accomplished. More lightning. Box. Box. Shoot. Back. Go home. More outcasts. Gear's getting close. Oh gosh, you're just all sorts of things, aren't you? Get your haste aura out of here. Chlorine, that's HP. That is indeed HP. Giant light flask. Did I buy one of those? I thought I bought one of those. Well, it's better than greater, even if I want to hold on to my iron skin. But stop. Get that out of my way so I can actually see. Much better. Whoa. No, do not want. Stop. Wow, leather. That's kind of nifty looking. Like if you actually wear it. I'm not gonna actually wear it. Get your whirly blades out of here. Global chat is being global chat. I have an idea, but I'll have to see when I'm starting to hit the hour mark. So that's about how long I want to record. Boop.
When you build something like this, you make persecution a way of life.
Chief's not wrong. Welcome to Fire Hell. Mutilator in your whole freaking magic immune button. Ran away. That's right, he didn't find someone. There's plenty of dudes in here to... Holy crap! Enough of that. Stop. Pay Die. Pain and misery. Nope. Nope. No. No. Why must you be immune to my lightning? Oh my goodness, does one spawn from each person I kill? So that is ingenious and terrible. Stop, go away. I don't want any. Or some of these flame guardians actually have shields. Oh, iron ring. Meh. Go away. Go away. I don't want any. Scrolls. Scrolls for everybody. Sprout wand. That would be nice if I was a wand build. You know, like any normal witch. I am not a normal witch. Oh shit. Yep. Trial Ascendancy. Wunderbar.
On the night of 1,000 ribbons, our finest city burned. It burned with fires lit by cruelty and neglect. It burned with shame for giving the title of emperor to a man who did not deserve it.
Night of 1,000. I wonder if that has anything to do with ribbons we'll be seeing later. Excuse me. Welcome to this nightmare. The Immolator, which spawns fire dudes endlessly. From where, I don't know. I'm watching the shadow over here dance.
I need more mana.
Oh. That's what I think of your fireball. Can I get some sparks over there to deal with that? Sparks, will you do that for me? And sometimes, when they feel like it. That's what I think of your freaking obligatory timing puzzles.
Allow your wisdom to be tempered by the flames of the past.
Not a bad saying. Learn from your mistakes, yada yada yada. I now have purple shoes. Loosen ring, is that crit rate? No, that's energy shield ring. Okay. Here you are. Ow. So much firestorm. Oh, it's because Hatebeat is here. Hi, Hatebeat. Yeah, he's so focused on casting Firestorm, he doesn't want to hit me. Weird. It's a nice Lapis Amulet. I don't have another green to put. Oh, wait, yes, I do. Won't last for long, but I do have one. All yours come from gems, so you will be better. Maybe. beast attack speed. You know, I don't mind that so much considering the amount of times that I kind of just poke things. Here. Boop. There we go. Dark Pact. Pressing buttons I shouldn't be pressing. There we go. Cinder Elementals of Frost. I don't think that's how Cinder works, but if it makes you feel better. Hi fellas, how you doing? Come on fellas, let's go. Aw crap, time was frozen today. This little trail this has. Kinda neat. Anytime now. D-Seed. Alright. That does not fill me with hope. The limitations of an online game. If we're quick, we can get back there in time to save our progress. There. Just when you DC'd, you didn't keep your map. Guess they fixed that at some point. If it's up there, I probably want to see if I can't head straight this way. Can't head straight that way. Browse this one. %, chance, 18. Well, it's better at blocking. Slightly better at not getting wrecked. This is the best single target elemental attack barrage. Barrage is fun because it's a ranged. It's like a Brian, do you want to? I know you took your meds, so you're out of it. But Garage, it's like it says bow. It actually works with wands, and it's really funny. Can I warp over there from here? You know, let me do that game. That'd be nice. Mew. Mew. You? No, you. Boop. Huh, yeah, you didn't used to keep your map whenever you DC'd. This is fine. Kind of a weird lighting effect going on here, ain't it? Ooh, I like Pyre. Pyre's fun. Pyre turns your fire damage into ice damage. What's your ice damage bird? Elemental damage with attack skills, fire resistance, increased to burning damage. Oh no, they changed it. Man, I have an old Pyre. It used to be like all your cold damage was converted into fire damage. Or something. Oh, and they corrupted it. what part of that might be. Sapphire ring. Pyre should give you ice resistance, not that elemental. That must be from the corruption. I wonder if it dangled with any other values. I remember Pyre being a lot better. Might just be that my Pyre is outdated though. I like my Pyre. I don't use it on anything, I just like the concept. Makes ice and fire damage do weird things. Another strong box for me to turn into a not strong box if I can. New random property, mining. Oh, no, yep, I don't have the shards for that. I'll save it just in case, or I'll forget about it, which is just as fine. Get back up here in the world of I got DC'd. So was I finding dudes in here? Oh, it looks like they got wrecked. That's good. Hello, dudes. Goodbye, dudes. Nope. I mean, I already identified this, so I want to hold on to it just to sell. Where's the door? There's the door. Hello, door. Oh man, what's all this nonsense about? What's this blood sphere about? Pile of bodies?
There she is. My work in progress. Let's see if Rayclast has been good to you, witch.
Oh man, we're fighting Piety. Piety is actually kind of nasty. She's got this lightning storm spell. I wish I had. Do your other spell. Oh, you have another spell. And she leaves. Bye, Piety. And, yeah, about Tolman. He is a very frayed corpse. Is there not a... Yeah, no, there should be one in here somewhere. By the... Oh, yeah, right. It's right by the door. Oh. Go ahead and TP back. Did I touch it? I did touch it. Okay. Hey, Clarissa, your hubby's dead.
Poor Tolman. I made this bracelet for him when he first arrived here. Idiot said he'd never take it off. I called him a liar. He didn't, though. Not once. I need to give you something. I asked a lot of you out there in the slums. More than I should have. You tried. And that's all we exiles can ever hope to do.
Keys to the sewers.
See you.
Listen carefully, witch. Thanks to your sister in art, Piety, I no longer dream when I sleep. I only have nightmares. The same nightmare over and over. The mirror. It's never my reflection looking back. The first time that mirror appeared to me, it was Cole I saw. A rapist from Oriath I had the displeasure of sharing a pen with in Gravisius' stockade. Piety took him for her experiments, and that night I saw her handiwork while I slept. This time it was Tolman, flesh dried to leather, organs shrunk to husks, blood trickling through his skeleton like red dust in an hourglass. It's Piety's gift to me, that mirror. At least I won't be seeing Clarissa the next time I look into it. And for that alone, I hope it's not you I see either.
Very roundabout way of saying
I
thing.
walked halfway across this forsaken continent because of an ode. Of jewels and eternity, it's called. For twinkled promises of jewels and eternity, the gemling queen gave her heart and body to the king of shades for one more day in the sun, the last day in the sun. That's but a portion of the full epic. The gemling queen lived, and she's the enigma behind the fall of the Ezomites and the Eternals both. Look to the Solaris Temple to the northeast. Find the gemling queen's remains before piety does, and
Oh. I was enjoying that conversation game. But that guy just booped me out of existence. Servers are being a bit hiccupy. That's... Oh, I logged into it. No, I want to play. Let me play. Come on, server. Come on, server, let's go. I might have to go into YouTube Center and pick out my password. I realized that was a bad idea.
yes, I've had better. I walked halfway
Okay,
across
once more.
this forsaken continent because of an ode. Of jewels and eternity,
is.
it's called. For twinkled promises of jewels and eternity,
I thought he was holding
the
in his
gemling
own
queen
like
gave
lung
her
here, but
heart
it's just
and body to the king of shades for one more
Blank.
day in the sun, the last day in the sun. That's but a portion of the full epic. The gemling queen
No,
lived,
we have
and
stopped
she's
again.
the enigma behind the fall of the Ezomites and the Eternals both. Look to the Solaris Temple to the northeast.
Ah, he booped me again.
Find the gemling queen's remains before piety does, and destroy them.
Okay,
Now you must leave me.
that was most of the whole story. I thought we got a... Marmosa, do you give it to us?
Tolman's dead then. Another victim of Piety's cruelty. Perhaps he escaped lightly. Look upon Grigor to see what life entails under Piety's influence. I give you this, in recognition of all that you have done for us. We shall mourn Tolman's death as we shall treasure Clarissa's life.
Aha! Flammability, conductivity, frostbite, discipline, purity of elements, and convocation. I don't actually want any of these personally, but these are our first curses and auras. I'll go ahead and take conductivity for now, because hey, we're a lightning mage, why not?
General Gervasius demands absolute obedience from his blackguards, meaning he's surrounded himself with cowards and lackwits unable to lift a finger without orders. If you are able, traverse the river and murder Gervasius in his own barracks. You'll be ripping the very mind from the skulls of our enemies.
Interesting concept.
Be well.
Yeah, conductivity is fun, but it is not why the curse I wanted. I'm not sure if I'll be able to buy the curse I wanted. I cannot. Oh, that's unfortunate. Purity, hatred, wrath, punishment, vulnerability, Assassin's Mark. Assassin's Mark is in the line of thought, but is... It is not what I wanted. Besides, I need a
Be careful.
I need a passive before I really consider that a completely lost cause. I might have to buy that from chat. Which, how much do these cost?
Hello.
Are these an alt?
Be careful.
I'm not going to show that on screen. And I don't want to pause the recording. So, let's cash out what we got. Flask. Hey, Hargan. Oh, you want me to...
I'll miss a boy. He was always up for a laugh, whether it was at his expense or not. But I wouldn't miss that Clarissa more. Argan's the name, by the way. And it's my honor to welcome you to dirty old Sarn, the metropolis of opportunity. The opportunity to make something of yourself, or the opportunity to have a very messy death.
About time you introduced yourself.
Victaria was a poet what ended up leading a rebellion, right under the nose of Emperor Chittis. But here's what really interests me. Our wordsmith was quite a talented larcenist as well. Pulled off the heist of the century, in the name of the people, of course. 3 finely crafted platinum busts, commissioned by Chittis for his favourite trio of generals. Victario and his coppers hold up in the sewers. Now that you have Clarissa's keys, perhaps you'd be inclined to search out those heroic busts for me. I'm sure I can make it well worth your while. Don't do anything I would.
Okay, so... the point that I get the support gem I need is also the point that I would be able to buy the curses I want. So, that'll be a while. Aw, damn it, I was hoping to get something fun. But hey, actually... what is this? Okay, that can stay there. That won't change anything. I can have some fun with this. Just not in the way I wanted to. Come to my stash. You know this thing I set aside? I said we might use it at some point. It's some point now. Do I want to... okay, hold on. What is increased area of effect? Storm Spiral. Bound ailments? No. No. I'm going to do a quick jaunt through the Act stores for this. And I want you guys to have the full experience. I'm looking at the camera despite the fact that I do not have my camera up right now because I came out of the shower, my hair's all wet and messy, don't want you to see it. But I want you to get the full experience of what it's like to work on build a little bit. So you know
Hello.
when you first start this game with your first character, what the heck you're doing. I don't want concentrated area, I want expanded area. See, any damage, culling strike's fun, control destruction, no. No. Surfer, wake up. Surfer, wake up. Surfer, ah. Increased area of effect support. Oh, no. Oh, that isn't until Act 4. Ah, darn. No, I'll still peek in and see if there's one I want. You're not Nessa.
Yes?
Hi, Nessa. Been a while. Let's see. Nope. Got it. Nope. Don't think think I have access to an increased duration. Not that I want an increased duration at all. So if I go like... Increased critical strikes, conductivity. Put this here. What is that? Power charge and crit? Whatever. Actually, I will put faster casting on it. It can sit there. We can have fun with the super crits on Spark for a while. 37% chance to gain a critical strike. Super increased critical strike chance. That means that Spark has a flat 11% chance to crit. Yay! It's not much, but it can be fun for a bit. And now we have a conductivity totem. Spells have 30% less cast speed, which is why I put in the conductivity into it. Or the cast speed into it to help negate that. Which this does mean we'll actually be getting some value from the other side of my tree. Although I won't be getting the second curse for a while. As you play Path of Exile, I'm getting at the point that any build gets anything that isn't after Act 4. So we have a goal to get a travel to the Solar's Temple at level 2. Ebony Barracks, which when I unlock the Ebony Barracks, I'm probably going to call this session. And the 3 platinum busts. We're going to go ahead and get the busts. And we're going to do all of the Gemling Queen shenanigans. Because she's fun. Loading, loading, doo 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 doo. Everything will still be dead. So, what our new toy does, our new friend, Conductivity, is I drop that guy. That guy will cast Conductivity for me, instead of me having to do it myself. And it's that complicated. I drop him, I start doing my thing, he makes my thing do better. It's pretty alright. So a lot of builds that just say, hey, if you want to use a curse, just drop a curse totem. You can even make him a blasphemy totem, so that you just drop him in the allies in the middle of a bunch of dudes, and he turns it into an aura. Hey, look at that. Look at him go. Look, he's vulnerable to lightning now. Isn't that fun? Get lots of power charges from critting. I don't cast nearly as fast, but... yeah, he does not need the cast speed. That's just silly. Fun, but silly. I'll just... Please tell me that was Arcane Search, yeah. And he can't crit. And if I give it back to him, if I give him anything he can't use, it'll just make him more expensive for no reason. So we're not gonna. You know, that's part of the fun of practicing builds. You kind of have to go, what works for me, what works in general. So this means he won't cast nearly as fast, but I will be casting at my usual rate. Filling the world in sparks. What does leveling you up do? See, I forget what leveling the totem does. Where's the totem? 35, use a skill. Level you up. Hey. Didn't change anything. It's worth mentioning for totem skill, the totem support just doubles the cost up front. But once he's out, he doesn't actually change the cost at all. Like, he doesn't cost you anything to actually use his stuff. That is integral to my fire build I was going to do. because the spell I have my totems using that is extremely mana expensive. Ooh, no chance. So we're looking for busts here in the sewers. That doesn't take long at all. Especially now that the sewers are one map. There used to be like 3. And a bust was in each part of the sewers or something stupid like that. You'll see me get my lightning strikes a lot more often with... It's moving. That's our route to the barracks. Go ahead and touch that. Don't need it though. So we get the lightning strikes more often because conductivity makes people get shocked easier, and killing shocked people is what gives me my little lightning strikes. I might need more mana regen than I thought. That is painful. Damn, I can't get a projectile. I think I'd get more value out of projectiles right now. Boop. Did that do anything? Aha, support skills do 34% less damage. Ooh, shiny. If you're using totems for damage, that's very important, but I'm not. It's part of the secret of using a totem for a utility thing like casting curses, is you negate the penalty of them being kind of damage inefficient without development. Like, there's a lot of, if I just, oop, totem. Like, there's this, and there's this, and we got these up here. There's a lot of ways to make totems really good, and if you do it, totems are really, really good. Increase the effect of my curses. That means my lightning resistance and all that fun jazz is slightly more effective. I could get the cast speed, but I don't care enough. I just do not. And then once we're done with that, best marauder boat, go. Righteous Fire. Cast on Channel Spinner. Thunder Cleave. The fact that the first response was Righteous Fire was hilarious, which is what RF is. It's a shame spinning doesn't channel. I wish spinning was a channel, it'd be much better. Fire's level... Oh, Spark, Arcane Surge, Ray Zombie. I wonder, are zombies decent again? There's a point where, like, zombies randomly... 27, 22? Oh man, if I had another 3-link blue, that'd be really nice. I mean, that's still really nice. Only because I get this damn cage off of my face. That's faster casting, right? Okay. I still wanted to get experience. I'm just willing to sacrifice actually using it for a second. Alright. Server. Yep, the Marauder's Berserker Ascension has a lot of general improvements. Makes it really good. Well, there's the exit. I don't need the exit yet, though. Look at my zombies pretending to be useful. I do only have 2 buffs, right? Right, okay. Use that to tank for me. things do not like your totems and they will attack them. So if you drop a totem in front of dudes, they will just be like, "Ah, why you shot it?" and then they go hit it. It's not immediate, but it's one of the few times you'll actually see me start using skills that aren't just frickin' spark. That's the stuff. Turns out all the stuff I want is frickin' lightning strike. Apparently did not like that barrel. Is gonna be next session, because the two new skills I want for this are the rewards from Sever the Right Hand, and we're kind of getting all the prerequisites to actually completing Sever the Right Hand, and then we'll be done. The Gemling Queen will help us remove the Undying blockage, the quest, and we need to go through that blockage to actually do Sever the Right Hand. You'll notice this doesn't count as a chromatic recipe because there's not a contiguous line of blue, green, red. Although there is a link of green and red and a link of green and blue, it's not contiguous. That, for most builds, that is not a bad piece to have early on. I guess hats are in their own frickin' loop from... Oh no, spooky ghost. Need lightning vulnerability. Get little by zombies. Get back here. Yes. It's a maze. Heavy belt? Is that a strength belt? That is the strength belt. It probably won't be better than the one I had. No. Wait, I identified that. I should hold on to it to sell. Mages, specimen. Ooh, that's the next tier of armor. Need to keep that in mind if I find a decent link color set to either replace this top with or take the slot with. That'll be a good replacement for it. But it lets you draw 2 and more cards. That is something that amazes me, is that a card that just lets you draw 2 cards is banned in Yu-Gi-Oh! The only reason it amazes me is because I have played Magic the Gathering. Not a lot of it, but I played it. And, like, that's like what blue does. No, that's the Bear Hood. See, minion gems. Minions have maximum strength is added to your minion. It's a zombie strength hat. That's adorable. I love some of the uniques in this game. And how they're like, hey, you want to do this build? Yeah, here's something to have it help. Spells deal less damage, has a lot more armor and energy shield, takes a ton of requirements, and gives you Iron Will. Which, re-chat. Applies your strength damage bonus to spells. It's a keystone that doesn't exist in the passive tree anymore. It's only, there's a support for it. There's a support gem for it. And it used to be in the passive tree, like as a thing get, like their Iron Grip is still in it, which adds your strength modifier to ranged attacks, which is normally determined by dex. If you have the if you have the 303 strength and 303 mag for that, that is really good because you're probably doing a magic build anyway. Those are gloves that I would want on that. fire build. Anywho, welcome to the... Where are we? Are we in the markets? Yeah, we're in the marketplace. Yeah, my zombies are decent again. Should have been using them a while ago. Is that a 4-link? No, that's a 3-link coiled stick. Coiled stick is currently what I'm using my totems with, that I keep forgetting to place already. Whoop.
Oops, clumsy me.
Hee hee. Ah, so many 4-links. Or 4 slots. If only any of them were item types that I actually cared about. There used to be a set of unique mobs on the map that used to be earlier preset. This one, it was the warehouses. You're a hex group, aren't you? I'm sure. Two red links. I don't think I could do anything too fun with that. Don't want to go that way yet. I want to explore the map a little bit. There's a couple lore things on this square, I think. Four slots. Oh, if only I... Ah. Freaking outcasts. And my zombies are astonishingly decent. Even if they're not doing a lot of damage, they're not going splat instantly like they were for a while there. So much linking in chat, I don't care. The le hope of all. Ooh, gem cutters. What's in the box? Oh, contains an extra Val gem. Neat. And a Rogue's Exile. I don't think we've seen a Rogue Exile yet. They're like players. Like they're NPCs that pretend to be players. So they have like store-bought cosmetics. They use PC style linked skills and nonsense. There he is. That is a duelist. Ah, wait, what? I'm not sure if it'll work in time, but I tried. Well, am I missing out on anything fun? Magic Moonstone Ring, that could be decent. Ooh, I saw that life gain on hit. That would be good. As we've demonstrated, if I get back in the game in time, all that will still be there. So... here's hoping. Let's go game, let's go. Let's go game, let's go. Go. Yeah, my roll didn't go through. Yep, there is a thingy in the marketplace. Worry about that later. Remake my zombies. Put up my aura again. Go. Yeah, you. You sell that. A 6 socket will give you for 7 jewelers. Thank you, Kurokyotai. So, Val Reeve, care. Life gain on hit can be good for me, but I don't have... Wait. If I do this... Okay, it doesn't support that. It does support Spectral Throw, which is fun. Doesn't use mana, so... Yeah, like, if I had the sockets, like if this was a 4-link and I slapped that in there, that means my Spark heals me for 6 per dude I hit. That can be really good. There's something up here I saw that I thought it might be. Oh, right, this Moonstone Ring. Because I have an okay ring, but it could definitely be better. Never mind. Never mind that entirely. Let's go beat Marcus the Defaced. He's right here. It's him. Hi, Marcus. If you're a physical build, Marcus can kick your butt because he casts Lightning Shield. Which means he can... if he blocks an attack, it... Wow, they really neutered his drops. Used to be decent. But if he blocks an attack, then it reflects onto you, dealing a portion of the damage, blah 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 blah. Oh, one of these assholes. One more zombies. I love all my stuff. Try not to get horribly wrecked by... He dead. Cool. Can I get more zombies from anywhere? No? Cool. Ooh. Fancy silk clothes. Okay, pick Q3 back up. Ooh, 1 to 2 cold damage to attacks. I'll just take the raw stats, thanks. Yay, I have all sorts of fancy equipment now. There's a Val side area over here. I like Val side areas. What's current shirt? Plus 36 to all entry dues. That's a very nice raw stats amulet. You don't see many of those. Soft rumblings in the background I'm not sure that you can hear. What is this? The Decanter Spiritus. Man is blinded by the blood of his corporeal self. Only through the transformation of the material into the spiritual can we hope to taste the full body of life. Malachi, the Soulist. There's touch. And staff. Oh, that's the tier before this one. Wisdom, like being on hit leveled up, scroll wisdom. That'll just help me tank better. shrine, in case I wanted to get really swole before I entered the zone. By the way, you don't keep shrine debuffs through between zones. It's sad, it sucks. Another chromatic. I might have to make a trip to town just by virtue of having no space. Let's see. Players have elemental equilibrium, which sucks. And monsters take less phys damage, which I don't care about. Elemental equilibrium is a fun little effect that means if I switch elements constantly, I deal more damage. Hitting something with an element grants them resistance to that element, but weakness to the other two. I only deal one element, so that doesn't really help me any. Although this build could very easily be bent, so that is extremely good for you. Incidentally, there's Rima. On some more meat shields. Even after my that actually stung a little. Oh, if only you were colored better. No, let's see. Our queen has demanded we look into the gems for our salvation. We see ourselves reflected in those facets, twisted beyond recognition. What is their cookie? Crown Slam! Don't care! Put it in the box. That was nice and quick, because I don't care about these areas right now. Okay, so that's a battlefield. I think this is going to be the battlefield. Yep, Battlefront. Battlefront's a fun zone. Get there shortly. Get what is in this other zone that I'm in this map. Oh, I need more dudes. Grand Life Flask? I already have one of those. Running out of zone to run in. I just want to make sure there's no little lore tidbits here. Ah, was it just noisy? Yeah. Okay. People getting lewd in chat. Just portal out during the hard phases. He's not wrong. I'm not even gonna see what's in the box, I'm just gonna kill it. Huh. Huh. I'm not overburned? Okay, I'm overburned. Let's just do the portal thing. That's all of us here. Quick bout of inventory management shouldn't be too bad.
But not from us, eh? I knew you was the Exile for the job. I'm sure you've been more than compensated. say it already from Victario's stockpiles, but here's a little extra. Care of something I found under a dead man's bed. Why? Just because I like you.
Book of skill. Passive skill and 2 respect points. Nice. And cash out all of these for prizes. Is that everything in cashing out? Wait. I want to go ahead and cash that out too. Don't know why I was holding that. Maybe I picked it up on random. On accident. Boop, boop. I don't need that yet, so let's actually just get more of our massive mana pool. Massive. Guild stash, don't care. Red. Red. Green. I never identified that. And put away all of this nonsense. Quest item, we're gonna hold on to that. Go poke Clarissa. Be like, why don't you sign more stuff? And she's gonna be like, I'm depressed. My hubby is dead.
Bye.
You looking sharp?
Okay, no, you sell stab. Trying to think if I can do anything fun with that. Besides reselling it for a crom. Any other free chromatics here? Of course, he doesn't have the chess piece I want with the requisite links. Can I do anything fun with green, blue, blue? Kind of fun I want. I guess not. I don't get that. I was trying to get it. My brain was processing, and it failed. Some hybrid hats. I think we're about as good as we're gonna get. For now. Give me back these 2 crumbs. Thank
Stay
you.
out of the shadows.
Have a nice day. To answer his question, yes. Okay, back to what we were doing. What time is it? It's 10:30. I have to be up at like 8:30 tomorrow because I have a dentist appointment. That'll be fun. Not sure if I'll stream after it because I'll be high as a kite. I forget if there's anything here in the catacombs besides.
There is nothing eternal in this empire of ours, but the names of our day that shall be revered or reviled in the centuries to come.
Anything here in the catacombs besides? Yeah. My inability to use words. The Trial of Ascendancy. there's a side quest item here or not. Ryan, can you give me some real numbers here? Ooh, point blank. That is actually like really good for this build if I had a means of slotting a green with my 3. Sadly, I don't have enough decks to use it. That was actually kind of scary. Okay, so I have 467, and after this, I have 781. Yes, that thing just, like, doubled my mana pool. It's great fun. And that'll solve a good portion of my mana quandaries, I think. It should. Oh, there's a tome back there. Okay, we'll do that real quick, because that map won't reset for a while.
I write this now in hope that someone will remain. Someone may remember. The sun is an orb of blood. Twisted twilight shrouds my eyes. The air reeks of anguish. Sarn has plunged into nightmare. The man who served me coffee now writhes on the floor. He rants of visions he alone can see, as writhing red tentacles grow from his face, as if his eyes had been seeds waiting to sprout. He is quiet now, my waiter. No more cackling and screaming. Dead. Of my fellow patrons, only 2 live. The others have fallen. Their blood is everywhere. The survivors, gemlings both, their skin shrivels and grays to the hue of necrosis. Their gems flare with unholy luster, their eyes black as hatred. A gemling ghoul, it twisted off a corpse's head, gnaws at skull-like dog. My head now, visions clawing at me. Thinking burns. I see horror. Envy the mute corpses at my feet. Words flay me, flee me. All is madness.
Shit be effed, yo. So, you know these guys? These, Undying? Yeah. Those are gemlings. From an era past. Hey, I need my zombies back. Hey, lads. There are some gemlings proper in the zone, though. By a notebook. I wonder if they got moved to a later area. Go ahead and map out this little portion a little bit better. I suppose I would have seen the notebook on the mini-map by now, because I think I've mapped everything. Okay, inventory's nice and empty. Let us continue with our adventure. No, I don't know where this came from. Or you. Weird, right? Sighting warp and critical strikes. Master casting. Oh, this is getting tedious fast. Aha! I'm not dead. Despite the game's best efforts. So yeah, now most of my mana regeneration just comes from the fact that I have an obscenely large mana pool. That mana pool is going to be the basis of my HP. Cast conductivity on me, that's my thing. It's 3 green links, that's kind of fun. What did I tell you? I'm the one who casts conductivity. Get that fun over there. 30 over 800. So it's faster. Cool. Alright, charge some crit. There we go. Servers being a pain in the butt. Exasperated sigh. Just get that out of my life. I don't want it. Okay. The travel ascendancy is up there, but I'm wondering if there's anything of value down right. Where these dang spiders are coming from. Incessantly. I don't wanna... Oh, no. No, this is a dead end. This is just a spider spawner. Which they stop, eventually. So I guess the Trial of Ascendancy probably is the only thing here. That's unfortunate, but not the worst thing ever. Yeah, convoluted path. Bees out of my way. Let's get talked at by Zara some more.
An emperor cannot allow himself to become buried in the shadowed vaults of self-doubt. Cannot allow thoughts of imagined disaster to spin about inside his mind like so many strife-splintered wheels. An emperor navigates his way through the terrors of perplexity with his eyes set firmly on the rising sun.
So, welcome to these things. In case you wanted giant spinning tops of doom. Taking a fine second to chew through my zombies. The bastards are far more durable than I thought. 66 minutes in life, that's it? Wow. Sure feels like they have more. It doesn't have the links I want, but 8 intelligence, 6 accuracy, increased rarity, increased energy sheet. Okay, it has sockets, period. I have enough to just kind of... What do I even have here? Oh, yeah, sparks. That's kind of important. I don't want to actually support lightning warp with anything. Can't support zombies though. Zombies can be supported with something stupid. No, not faster casting. Quick surge is fine. I forget if this works for them, but it's worth a shot. Well, hell, if I'm not actively using faster casting, I might as well put it there. By the way, yes, you can put lightning warp in a totem. Yes, the totem just warps around. It's actually not bad. Alright, so that might give them more survivability. I might not. I forget how that synergizes.
An emperor must bear 2 blades. Hope in the left hand, surety in the right.
Happens. So what was this? Dex strength, reduced intelligence. Removes maximum life on kill. Maximum mana gained on kill. Removes maximum energy healing. That's adorable. For the coin. Hey, better totem. Does it do anything else special now? I think it might have more HP and it just doesn't list its HP anywhere. Which is something I've griped about very often personally. Like if I come here, defense, armor, maximum energy shield. Yeah, it's like, that's just mine. That's just my stats. Boop. There we go. So I'm gonna explore this area as much as I can. Oh, Valinga Tabula. Will it brick? Oh man, it got a white slot. Or nothing happened. That can't happen with Valorx. But I think it got a white slot. Oh hey, a rogue exile. Hi lady. Bye lady. God, exiles drop a lot of crap. creepier. I'm still casting that way. Really big mana flask. Holy spiders! Well, that happened. Okay, let's pick through the remains. Class sphere, full scale, screw gold's found. Ooh, really good big life flask. Okay, okay. That I will do that with. I'm gonna do that. Scroll of wisdom. Sorry, I'm trying to freaking match tones with the game. I shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, it's like that was the big area. 21% increased damage while dead. Gem cutters. Always relevant. I think that was kind of the boss area, was that giant pile of spiders. If I was getting anything cool from here, it would have been there. Six extra harbingers. Okay then. And I think that's the entire zone. Yep, so the only cool thing in here is the trial nowadays. Well, that's okay. Just one stab of dudes. I don't need that Kree. Zoom on out of here. Zoom on out of here. So, we need to go to Solar's Temple level 2 to meet the Gemly Queen. I have something I want to do before that. Just because I only want to go through Solar's Temple once. And that'll be it for the session, is doing that. It'll be the last major dungeon. We have a side area to do before then. Let's see. Do I... Same map still? Wow. That's convenient for me just because I don't want to deal with anything. Going for a jog, going for a jog. Chisel through, how do you make a chisel? Stone, a map. Let's see, one of the gavel type hammers. To the Battlefront, which will be the first zone in the game based around da 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 da. Say Black Rose. Yes, they've been one-time mobs in this map. They are the standard. They're pretty fun. I like blackguards. So, can't fight Kitava again. I'll create a blasphemer. You don't. Oh, you found someone. Ornament, don't care. If it's one half, don't care. Fire Quiver, don't care. Just gonna dismiss that because I don't have enough decks for it. Ooh, Arcanist Strongbox. No, don't touch it. I would actually regal that if I had an extra regal. So it is entirely possible it would give me it back. That being said, I will use augmentations on it. Okay, I have one of these. I don't want detonate nearby. Quantity, summon skeletons. Okay, that's as many as I can get. I'll take 50% increased quality. That's why. It gave me a chaos. Chaos is good. It gave me a fusing. Fusing is good. It gave me my alteration back. This is good. Arcanist Strongbox are really important that you actually know. So yes, that lady was firing sparks at me. No, I do not approve. That is my shtick. What is this? Guaranteeing one... Oh, hi Captain Aurelianius. Thank you for focusing on my totem. To a point where Spark is... I think it is, finally. Upgrades or reforges guaranteeing... Let's see, what is this? A choker? Yeah, an amulet. Increased fire damage. Guess what? It has increased fire damage. Huh. That's in a ribbon. Salt ribbon and blackguards. Oh yeah, the blackguards. Blackguards won. Good job, Totem. Ribbon spool. Machinery makes the minions, minions make the master. No, you can't be a master if you don't have minions, so I suppose I respect that line of thought. There's some ancient graffiti down here.
The shadow whispers and simpers at the Monkey King's feet. When the Monkey King puts his back to the sun, it is the shadow that leads the way.
Weird. Let's go fight more blackguards. And some statues. I'm not sure whose side the statues are on. Not ours. I mean, everything's not on our side, so that's nothing new. Master Shrine? Cool. I'm huge! And everything I do is huge! Keep bonking you. Babe. What's this do? Life area of effect inside. I don't do a lot of area effect.
I no longer need fear. Destiny is seen to that.
Oh, this has area of effect. So much light. Okay. So, don't need Whispers of Doom quite yet. Getting there. Soon. Not yet. I do want to come here to get Stormweaver eventually. But I want to come here to do these things because I need area of effect for aura skills, and I want to clean up my mana reserves a little bit. That'll help when I actually get this build rolling with the Curses and the Blasphemy. That'll help mitigate the fact that I'm essentially just like reserving out all my mana. Another green. No. Do I care about green? Not necessarily, but it's nice to have. I like it being there. Wait, yes I do care about green. That's gonna be the top I wear for my build. Lots of black guys. My spark is better than yours. Na, 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 na. Okay, here's the docks. This is the side area we need to do. We're looking for 2 things here. One's an old friend. The other is for the Gemling Queen, so I don't have to do lots of back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Well, that's fun. Hey, Katarina. I was hoping for someone new. I mean, I'm not unhappy to see you,
There
but
you are, Exile. I was beginning to wonder if death had claimed you for herself. Mind you, she had a fine physique of yours to good use.
good work, zombies.
It would be a pleasure to honor yourself. But that can wait. There's art to be pursued. My sculpture complains that...
Alright, those start getting generic. Kill 2, probably bring them back to her. Whatever. Oh look, Bone Rose. Don't mind the fact that they're just completely tearing me in half. Okay, let's take him to Katarina. Come, my boo-boo-bills. Hug. Hug. Ooh. That idea or something. Someone might buy that from me for decent because of a righteous fire
I
build.
shall allow the living world of Rayclass but one concession. It generates the most glorious carcasses. Thank you, Exile. Look for me in the forest encampment, for I am sure death will soon offer more opportunities to further our art. She's nothing if reliable. There are those that name us grave robber. They do not understand the fundamental truth. A body is never owned. A body is merely borrowed. You can no more claim ownership of the flesh than attempt to claim the air that you breathe with such sad desperation. But the grave itself, that is a different matter entirely. Speak to me in the forest encampment. An intriguing design is fermenting within my head.
Have fun, cat. I don't think this is how this is supposed to work. You know, and I can't cheese my lightning down there. Okay, I'm going that way. Hello, I am down here. I don't know why I drank my mana potion there. I was just kind of hitting buttons. More ancient graffiti. Oh boy, who's ready for our favorite friend? Harbinger! Oh no, were those just champions? Those were just champions, cool.
The Monkey King names you slave. No. You are the gems of Rayclass, not the treacherous stones you dig and die for. It is time to bend the Monkey King's ear. Tell him your true name.
There's a lot of this lore I don't know. Makes me feel bad. Nice. Okay, and I noted this in my head, but I didn't say it at the time because I'm kind of hitting that point where I'm getting quiet. Just because I've kind of lost my spark a little bit, but I'm enjoying playing the game. And, I want to note that the minions do gain the life gain on hit support, so that's good. That helps keep them around a little bit. Not sure if I'd get more damage out of projectile support than the conductivity I have now, because that would let my lightning sparks pierce. That's all sorts of fun. Speaking of conductivity. Two 27% less lightning resistance. Hooray. It's not a lot, but it helps. Especially when I was just kind of doing one thing for a really long time. I mean, look, I do 17 to 233 lightning damage. Holy crap. Yeah, I'd like to see any of the things I'm looking for though again. A battle side area is not one of them. That bow is, though. This is going to be the deadly stagnant kind of balance. Monsters hurt more, monsters have elemental equilibrium, 25% more stuff. I know, I feel like we've been here before. Have we been here before? I think we've been here before. Frontlets. Frontlets. Just say bronze golems in one word, Z. Sure. This is a point where conductivity is handy though, because it helps negate a decent portion of what elemental equilibrium screws me over with. Oh, diamond ring. Is that the crit ring? Yeah, that's the crit ring. Ooh, healers. No. Oh, I want the healers. Yay. That reforges the number of sockets an item has. Everything else is also fair game, including links and color. This was a nice little area. Oh, they're hexproof. Ooh. Oh, shit. That's a scary thing. Clowns are getting me. Bleh. Bleh. I like that one bit. Oh, hey, Onyx Amulet. 14 all. That's not quite 17. It's worth noting that you exist. Letter time. There was no escape for me. Should our queen and her thaumaturge succeed, there will be no escape for anyone. Cold snap. Okay, well, there's... So this way leads to one of two things. Oh, and there's the other. Convenient. Hey fellas, I need some bodies. Thank you. Can I just warp over there? Cool. Oh god, it's those guys. When they die, they drop a big angry lightning totem. Ooh, 3 blues. Oh, you're not my zombie. Go away. Oh, if only. Huh. I wonder what I can do with the Fometic Sulfite. It says I need to go to the Solaris Temple level 2. That's weird. Why would I go to the Solaris Temple level 2 with this random thing? That's also where I'm going to find the corpse of the Gemling Queen and kill it. So Heidi can't do anything with it, right? Okay, why else would I have come to this place to specifically get that item before going to the Solaris Temple level 2? It's almost like I have a plan. English, motherfucker! Do you speak it? English, please. I heard a clink. Never. Stop killing my dudes! I like my meat shields. They shield my meat. If I was a lady or more lewd individual, I'd just grope myself at that for some reason. I don't know. I don't get people. Get your ancient club out of my face. Guys, really? That's one of the first times I've seen the AI turn that bad. Rare strongbox. Neat. Boop. Freezes me. Contain items have 16% quality. Damn! Revives dead monsters with onslaught and detonates nearby forces. That's less. Damn! So, I want to drop this first, click the thingy, and then try really hard to write more about. These guys suck. Thin the crowd. Don't disconnect me now. I want to be dead when it finishes. These white beggars are gonna just murder me with their inferno. Good times. Almost done. Almost there. It must be so close and yet so far. There's in my random stuff tab. This is blue. No, it's blue. Ah. So many spell things. Okay. Battlefront. Battlefront, we're going this way. The one time I saw a monster with a wealth mod, it dropped crap. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, faster, faster. Go, 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 go. Sonic's on the run. Sonic's #1. Sonic X. Okay, we're back in the map. Everything is saved. Thanks to the power book girls. And no, I don't know why I just started singing the Sonic X theme. Kill you. Kill you. Anything I... Greater Mana Flask. Cool. There's a reason for that. Nope, nope. I'll take that. Okay, silk slippers. So close yet so far. I wanted to take that, but weapon slot. This I'm debating crafting with. The other thing can go. Wait, you see that name on the minimap? Yeah, old friend, old friend. He's doing pretty well for himself, wouldn't you say?
Now there's a familiar face. Before you say anything, yes, I did try to kill you. Inexcusable. I allowed pragmatism to overcome honor in a moment of desperation. Please accept my deepest apologies. What do you say? Can the two of us make a fresh start?
Yeah, sure, you're trained to an anchor.
Marvelous. Now, as you've clearly noticed, the All-Flame has given me another respite from oblivion. Alas, it's a partial success only. I am neither man nor spirit, living nor dead. A state that comes with some rather frustrating restrictions. I know we've only just been reacquainted, but to put no finer point on it, I need your help. Interested, are we? Oh, splendid! In return, I have a gift or two that I may bestow upon you with a click of my translucent fingers. All you need do is furnish me with a crystal decanter and a juicy piece of fruit. Two humble items that remain agonizingly out of reach for a man in my peculiar situation. Will you look at that? The decanter spiritus. As exquisite today as when I found it all those years ago. You may fault the man, but you can't fault his craftsmanship.
Not wrong. Malachi was very good at what he did.
I'm sure you've heard of Malachi by now. Ever the heterodox, he sought otherworldly inspiration by imbibing a substance called ghost wine. For the purpose, he created the decanter spiritus. I found it on my last visit here. Liquid placed in this crystal decanter becomes quasi-apparitional in nature. I'm sure you can glean the decanter's usefulness to me. Conventional liquids simply don't hit the spot. I am one sorely parched revenant. I hid the decanter spiritus in the marketplace, so as not to cause temptation for the less morally steadfast in my crew. Look to the carven heraldry there, and find a lion dancing upon the waves.
Okay, that's actually his original dialogue for it. Yay!
Emperor Chittus was stabbed in the posterior by his own Lord Mayor on the eve of the Purity Rebellion. Chittus's grieving gemlings buried him in the Imperial Gardens, and a plum tree was planted upon his resting place, so that his mourners might taste of his glory for years to come. I found that tree, and one of my men tasted its fruit. I've never seen so much agony crammed into such a brief moment. This may seem a peculiar request, but please bring me one of Chittus's plums.
That please was adorable. You're like, please? What can you tell me about the Undying?
I visited Sarn some 30-odd years ago. Those ghasts, the Undying, you call them, scurried up from the sewers near the river and slaughtered all but a few of my most stalwart lads. Oh, they're a foul parody of humanity, those Undying. Nothing in common with a fine, upstanding revenant like myself.
Ever full of himself. He's fun.
This current form comes with rather frustrating restrictions. It's a small improvement on my last incarnation, but I'm a man who used to poke his sticky beak into the furthest corners of the world. Now I can barely cross the road. It was no mean feat getting here from Siren's Cove, I can tell you. So here's the truth of it. I intend to sup upon my own death. Oh, fear not. The All-Flame will resurrect me, and with luck, will restore my full freedom. But for that to happen, I must die. And in such a manner as to excite the All-Flame to utmost ferocity. I am convinced that only the fruit of Chittus can provide a demise of sufficient tragedy. Life is full of painful choices, is it not?
I just realized how gruesome these zombies next were. So yeah, he's actually intentionally trying to poison himself as a ghost with one of the worst and most agonizing accidentally created poisons that he knows of with the Chittus foam, and he needs a wine glass of make things ghosty in order to actually drink it, so that his MacGuffin of rebirth can rebirth him again, hopefully better than stuff. Hargraves is a creative man, if not an intelligent one. Let's see, what is that? 822? Plus 70... 60, 69 mana from that. Nice. Here, have some random support gems that I'm leveling. I'll take the small hits energy shield for some shenanigans there. Okay. Still working our way to sovereignty. We're going to pick up Purity of Flesh along the way, because Chaos Resistance is nice. And I'm going to want for max health at any point ever. Okay, now to find the door to Solar's Temple, blitz through that, and be amazed that I could have easily broken that. Hey, Elrion! Broken this up into 2 parts.
God bless you on this fine day.
What are we doing? Am I killing things or protecting them?
Good to see you, Crusader. I thought for a moment there that I was going to have to play the lone martyr act. Sadly, this holy site is...
Kill the things! Bad relics. Oh, Namaso, do you have a bow equipped? Good day.
Ah! That's it, Crusader. Smite the bastards like there's no tomorrow. I think God's taking a bit of a shine to you, Crusader. Come and chew the fat with me next time you're in Line Eye's watch. I've a voice in my head telling me that you and I can do more for each other. Whether it's God's voice or not, I don't care to speculate. He's usually right, whoever he is.
He's the best kind of crazy. I love Elrion. He's so fun. I wish the Templar was more like Elrion. Ribbons! They're a neat enemy type. We'll be seeing plenty of them. If you haven't noticed, they're kind of the reason that the Battlefront is the Battlefront, because they are not getting along in the slightest with the Blackguard. Yes, I'm into fireball. Yep, I hammer combat. Whoa! Whoa, power charges. I mean, not just power charges, but charges. Look at these guys, they're a venerable rainbow of pain. That was cool. I wish I could do that as a PC. Hey, Ribbon. Bye, Ribbon.
I'd love to see the insides of this spell. I can't abide housework.
Makes this place frickin' pristine. Alright, archers. This is a cool zone, though. I really like the Solaris Temple. I hope the remaster version isn't shit. Golden box. Wait, really? There's a... Oh, that's right. They have a waypoint in Solaris level 1 and 2 now, don't they? Yeah, Solaris level 2 has its own waypoint now. Okay. Or rather, Solaris level 1 has its own waypoint now. Used to only be in level 2. Honk. Oh, hey, it's the Voltaic Seal. That means yep, there's Infernal. They always hang out here at floor 1. Now, what crap was that? Oh. Harbinger. Harbinger. Ow, ow, ow. House tree bracket, or arrows, angry face. Crossbones. I call that spider level for its crossbones. Ow, ow. Yay! Stop killing my zombies. What is this? Oh, Herald of Thunder. Cool. Four to 16. Oh boy, 5 additional lightning items. Magic items. Oh, Lightning Storm is a spell. superior, greater, and... Oh wait, superior. That's good. Ooh. 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 Ah. That's really good for me. 4% increase. Hey, that's not the worst thing. It's a 3-link. Which means I can take my lightning orb, take my spark, take back my faster casting. I can put my spell totem zombies there and give them increased crits. A random example of what min-maxing is in this real quick. So now I have zombies that crit. Hey. I also have insanely fast lightning back. Look at it just tear through my mana. Up to floor 2. Ah, filling the world with lightning bolts again is a wonderful feeling. Act 3 is timed weird. I could have had an in-between for this and what I've already done. Don't know where I would have put it though. This is the hard part. Because we haven't hit what I would call a good breaking point. Alright, you 3 should wake up. Wait, no? No? Yep, just the one. Ribbons! Ribbons are cool. I wish we had a summon ribbon spell. Like, no joke, no exaggeration, just summon ribbons. Because I think they're a neat little enemy type. They make a fun little golem. There's a skin you can get that lets you turn your skeletons into statues. Just for aesthetic purposes. Yes, I gotta say, there should be some water elementals here, but apparently they were in the next room over. Weird. Armor strongbox. Do I have something I can... Can I normal into magic that? Cool. That's better. Some people would say that's wasting an augment. They're not wrong. I was hoping to get a +1 link. I got going on my sale clothes. No. That's okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. No. Okay, cool. I'm able to do some fun with that and my onslaught support. Although what I have now is fine. Yeah, never mind. Maybe if I had a peer support. So that's the just okay. That's the just normal helmet. can never have enough scroll of wisdoms. Especially if you want to play the... there's the god security. She's just a really angry, really big statue. But I'm not kidding on the angry big part. Means I shouldn't be too far from the boss. Can't turn any of her elementals into... Okay, yeah. When I said the boss, I meant the end. Waypoint. And let's go touch our shinies real quick.
Malachi, first Caso of Divini, 1329, I see. Pretty as porcelain, but her mouth spins like the potter's wheel. That's how I once described Diala. Yet on this day, my lady is as ravishing as a nightmare, radiant as the fullest moon. Diala is my gemling queen, and we shall rule side by side over the world that will soon come to be.
The Eternal Laboratory. This is why there's a waypoint here. And apparently there's a freaking herald in this room. There shouldn't be enemies in here. This is a haven. Jerk. Ow. Jerk. At least I got jewelers out of it.
I awoke, feverish and barely conscious. I set to drawing these maps through the sable hours. By morning, my fingers ached, my eyes burned, yet still I found no rest. The reverie commanded its rendering. The reverie device now stands completed. I've placed the first of my maps within its receptacle. I've taken my maiden voyage into Nightmare. I know now that which sent me this precious gift. It knows me, expects my return. It would be foolish to disappoint. Malachi. Tear down the walls that imprison the mind. That is what the gems do. That is their true virtue. The moment my fingertips brushed the cool, silken plains of that first gem, I felt it. My skull ached, as if its contents were growing, pressing against the bone, searching for a way to break free. That night, once the wine had dulled the pain enough to allow the onset of sleep, the dreams began. I have not been without them since, nor would I be. Every spark of thaumaturgy that I wield, every device that I forge, every creature that I transfigure, I owe to these lessons cloaked in Nightmare. From whence do these precepts hail? Certainly not the mundane grey between my ears. I possess only one reference that bears faith, translated with unquestionable clarity by that idiot savant, Isius Perandus, the Beast. Doriani of the Vow knew the truth. Soon now, so shall I. Malachi.
Our first mentioning of the Beast. A powerful entity. A root entity core to the very being of the nightmare. Let's go actually meet our host, Lady Diala, the Gemling Queen.
You are not a cockroach. Strange. Inundated with cockroaches I am. Black ones, forelimbs, nasty, spiky things. Are you spiky?
If so, my ribbons will pluck your spines. Malachi liked spines. Liked my spine. Pretty spine. Bejeweled and bountiful. Enough to make an empire weep. Do you weep, not a cockroach? I do. Tears are infinite. Why, on this very day I found a new reason to cry. What is that you have? Not a cockroach. My ribbons spool. Those black ones wanted them, my ribbons. Wanted to wrap the city in black ribbons. Now they are my ribbons forevermore. Forevermore. I hate forever. I could tear happy ever after from bards' bleeding tongues. You're still here, not a cockroach. Oh, gratitude, yes. I should give you a token. Token? What token? This? Is this to your liking?
She is pleasantly, completely off her rocker.
The cockroaches will come again. They want the twist. That cockroach emperor. The other bugs shout his name. Ravicius. Cross the river, squash the emperor cockroach in his nest. The bridge. It is barricaded. That spawns a tricky question. Questions. Questions. I asked too many questions. Chit has told me so. I asked where it all went. Our feculence. He made them show me. Under the river. The sewers from this side to that. Filthy, fetid tunnels like a rower's cloaca. A black place. Crawling with the undying. Once beautiful and arrogant gemlings. Now the foul waste of the Empire. Fitting, isn't it? Apt. 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 I like you, not a cockroach. I like that you listen. It would annoy me if the Undying murdered you. Hormetic sulfite. That's what you need. You have some already. You are a resourceful unbug now, aren't you?
Unbug.
Give it to me. I was all eyes and ears when Malachi worked. I will make something of your hormetic sulfite. I will forge an infernal talc that will bring the most furious of light to the undying darkness. A dash of arcanity, a pinch of insanity, a whisper of profanity, and the infernal talc is now ready.
Virtue Gem is a raging thunderstorm imprisoned within a single raindrop. Infernal Talc simply lets the storm out. Malachi, the Soulist.
It's the most explosive of powders. A sprinkle, the gentlest of dustings of infernal talc will provoke gems to a molten rage. For the undying, the very sun will rise within their flesh. They will burn for their sins, not a cockroach. They will burn.
Yeah, so the thingies I've been putting into my weapons, this stuff makes it go boom. Or at least...
I loved Malachi.
Thermite.
He gave me gems. Divine jewels for his gemling queen. For his dead queen. But I didn't want me dead. Malachi begged. For him, for the Empire. I chose me. Selfish me. The Empire died, and I live. I live, and live, and live, and live. I was the Emperor's favorite for a time. But Chittis had many favorites. He filled the scepter of God with favorites. Every now and then, he cleared away the clutter. Those who pleased him, they were given to his lords and generals. Those who did not were given to his thaumaturgists. I talked too much, asked too many difficult questions. I was gifted to Malachi. My dear, troubled Malachi. We'll talk again soon.
Oh.
Hello, not a cockroach. I so enjoy...
Wow, that does die off really fast, no matter how fast even if I stick around. So, as I was going on and I realized we're so close, and right hand, we're this close to being done with it. It is a zone, and we get so many prizes, and I want you to see what those prizes are. So we're gonna go stab, the dude. We're just gonna go poke him real quick. The game is tired of our shit, so We'll just light this on fire. And kill some more blackguards, and town portal home. And the game is really tired of me playing it. And then I need to go to bed. Because tomorrow I die. Go get my teeth ripped out at the dentist. Wow, that is some major sound corruption. My goodness, a gem cutter strongbox. With a new random property. Okay, I'm actually gonna go back and grab a decent thingy for that. I want an orb of chance. Another chance. Oh, an engineer's order. Well, heck, I'm going to a strongbox. Let's do some science. This is so weird. It's like Daggerfall was talking to me. Okay, so it's a 5% strongbox. Contains an extra Val gem. Cool. I don't want this to end. This is hilarious. Strain, punishment, purity. Just cost no mana, cool. Another assassin's mark. Okay, we're gonna ride this out. We're gonna experience this, because this is adorable. So when I get this uploaded, I'm gonna link this video to frickin' grinding gear. And just feel like, I don't know what this is. I have done a repair. I have tried to fix things like this from happening. They are still happening. What does it mean? Why is the nightmare trying to communicate with me personally, game? So cool.
I shall purify you today, Lord of Nightmare.
By the way, General Odysseus is left-handed. Look at him. He's holding his scepter in his left hand, shield on his right. That is completely inconsequential, but I wanted to mention it because that is a trait he shares with the Templar. The Templar is left-handed. The PC Templar.
now, who do you fight for, Exile?
He wanted me burned back in Audius Gravicius. It wasn't very nice.
That was rude. It's a very fast mana blast, even if it's not a lot of mana. Well, Remail's really good though. It's a shame it doesn't have the colors I need. What is this? Oh, Ur's Mirage. It's really fun if you dual wield them. Okay, so let's go look at our prizes. Who do I need to talk to? Is it Moana? Moana, yeah, Miramoa.
You are the true spirit of Makor, the shark. Not the cowardly beast that sinks its teeth into the lonely swimmer. You strike the Waikoama, the canoe, spilling a feast of men into the water. Hunters turn hunted that you dine on at your pleasure. Have this, Makor.
Storm. Unleash a stream of projectiles while you channel the spell, which pierce through enemies, dealing lightning damage. When you stop channeling, the projectiles explode, dealing significant damage in an area around them. Additional projectiles. This is the skill I want to be our new bread and butter. Set Spark here to level up.
Go with courage.
Watch yourself.
I'm going to put the other spell that I'm going to pick up from Clarissa now, which is Ball Lightning. Fire slow moving projectile that creates directly damaged areas and around it with its bolts. Ball Lightning has a really slow innate cast speed, by the way. I mean, look at that. Freaking 77. That's really slow.
See you.
And we're keeping our hand on Spark. So I want to shoot these around a little bit so you can see what it's like. Meep, peep, peep, peep. Neat. And that's our other one. Oh, that was because I was aiming at the ground. And then we still have Spark. Range 25. So it might take a while to get really good, but I do like watching it just go. It's just fun to watch. You might be wondering, what exactly do I upland with this that could be so fun and interesting? Also makes me regret not grabbing some of them that one green boots because I could have really used that slot. Could have really used that slot. So now I know what I would have put into it. I need some multiple projectiles for that. Let's see what he's selling, and then I might... I was crashing there for a second.
There you go.
Hey, Hargan, do you have any nice stabs for me? No, you don't have any stabs at all. Makes me sad, Hargan. Some really big silk robes that I can't use. That's it.
Bring me back something nice,
Hello.
Oh, the game is dying. The game is dead. Rip game. Let's do this to ball lightning. Oh, it doesn't do life gain on hit? Aww. Base crit rate's 5%. Base crit rate is 6%. Base crit rate is... Okay, that's enough of that. Thank you all for joining. I'm going to poke grinding gear with this, and I will see you all when I see you all.